Hello, welcome back guys to Stevo Runs, a channel created for like-minded people looking to become fitter, healthier people. Okay, so it's just a quick update really, because I've not made a video for a while. Just want to sort of check in really and see where we are and what the plans are coming up and what I'm doing currently at the moment. So, as you know, if you follow my Strava or just follow my channel in general, I'm trying my hardest to become an ultra runner. 2 years on the trot, I've booked in for Race to the King 100k. Both times I've turned up there injured, and I feel like I've done everything by the book to be able to get there in good nick to be able to do these runs. In fact, I felt the fittest I've ever been coming up to this one just coming up. But again, if you watch the channel, as you know, I've got quite seriously bad flat feet, and it's taking its toll. I've been diagnosed with tendinopathy in my ankle. It's in my right ankle on the inside. It's the tendon that runs from the arch of your foot behind your ankle bone and up towards your calf and your shin. And that's got so bad after my 30-mile long run that it's put me out for some time. Anyway, after that, I've now started at the gym where I've made a plan to take a whole year out of doing races, to take no stress off completely of trying to be ready for them, because following those plans, even when I follow them properly, when the mileage gets up, my body sort of pays the price for it and I end up just being injured. And this is the worst injury I've had. Yeah, I've broke my ankle and stuff before, but this one is another level. It's stopping me doing a lot. It aches at the end of days. It's really hard to rest it. Because even when you're on your feet just walking around at work all day, it aches at the end of it. And the doctor said to me, you need to rest. The minute you start feeling that hurting again, it's like you're back to square one. So this really is a tricky one to get over. As you know, if you've had plantar fasciitis or tendinopathy before, they're a real tricky injury to get rid of. So I'm back in the gym now. I'm going to take this year to really strengthen up. If I end up getting muscly from it, I'll take it, to be honest with you. I'd rather be like a hybrid athlete that can be strong and be able to run. I don't particularly care about being amazing at them and getting really fast. I'd rather know that my body's in good nick now to be able to get those long distance runs done. So at the moment I'm doing 4 sessions a week. I'm doing upper with core, and I'm doing my lower body every day. I'm doing the ankle strengthening exercises. I'll probably show you them one day because this is a common injury, and there are some really simple things you can do to be able to start to get rid of this. And it is a case of rest, but it's also a case of strengthening up, because you can rest it, let the pain go away, but if your body's in the same condition it was when you go back, it's just going to creep back in. And I know that is exactly what's going to happen to me. So yeah, 4 sessions a week. I'm also taking this opportunity to strengthen my feet as such in the means of footwear, because I feel like I've done a lot of years of wearing shoes that were too small for me, because I thought I looked ridiculous. I used to wear football boots all through my football career when I was younger at like size 9. My feet were cramped in there, and I think I've brought this problem on myself. I now wear size 11 shoes. That does the difference there. And I've always wore very supportive shoes, and to be honest, I never thought too much into that. But I've got a feeling now that might have been part of the problem, that with doing a lot of running and wearing insufficient footwear. So I've got myself into these rather ugly looking Outras. The reason for that, as you probably all well know, is the space at the front to be able to splay your toes, and it stops them being like that, and it stops a bit of the pronation, because your foot are more balanced out like this rather than being flat and my foot rocking inwards like that. Anyway, that's the science behind it. These are like 5.5 drop, I think, rather than being a full 10 mil drop, 10 millimeter drop that I've always worn. These are 5, so I'm just bedding myself down, but basically they're padded enough to not be causing my injury to get worse, but they're starting to get my feet strong by having that space for my toes to splay. And as I do these low mileage, which I'm did like 2 miles on the treadmill, I've just come from there, I did 1 mile the other day, and as I start to gradually build up those, I'm going to wear these bad boys to try and get my calves used to wearing shoes, because trust me, they don't sound like a lot of difference, but it is. Anyone that's tried to go straight into 0 drop shoes will know that it gives your calves a good iron and could lead towards injury. So I feel like doing a mile at a time, 2 miles at a time, wearing these in the gym, so I'm working on flatter feet as well whilst I do my exercises, is a good idea. So anyway, please don't leave this channel. It's building up slowly but nicely. A lot of people say this is an authentic one because not everything goes well for me. You know that. I'm a normal runner. I'm not someone who's just can make a channel and say, and I'm doing 38-minute 10Ks and stuff like that. I've worked hard to get to where I am, which is only like 19, just over 19 minutes 5Ks, about 41-minute 10Ks, half marathons, an hour and 33. And it took me a lot of work to get to there, but ultimately all that work I've done has paid the price on injuries. So please don't go anywhere. There's a lot to come. It's going to be a year of just me giving advice on this injury and stuff, probably, and how I'm going, and I might get some body composition changes on the way with a bit of luck. But I'm eating right. I'm doing everything I can to be a better runner. I've not got as depressed as I was before when I couldn't run, when I broke my ankle and stuff. I had a really bad year trying to cope with that. It sounds silly, but as you runners all know, if you suddenly just can't do what you want to do, it can be quite disheartening. But I've been more positive this time because I've put a plan into action. I've made a decision not to do races, and I feel like this is the right way to go. It's the long game, looking at making the running long game even longer, because I want my body to be in the best condition it can possibly be to be able to do that. So keep following along, and I will probably speak to you in a couple of weeks' time, see how things are going, and check in. And please let me know how your running journey is going below. And if you've had this niggling injury and what you did to get rid of it, I'll take all the info. I feel like I've seen every exercise there is on it because I've done so much looking and research of trying to get rid of it. But I'll take information off you guys any day. If you've had it before, tell me what you did, and I'll add it to my routine. So thank you for listening. Stevo runs. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Peace.